Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new, I welcome you. And welcome to part 2 of our Chiapas travel vlogs. If you are interested in seeing part 1 and seeing a little bit more of these clips that I'm showing here, then I'll link my travel playlist in the description box where you can find that video along with others of different places that Victor and I have traveled to. So if you're interested in that, you have that there. But other than that, if you're ready for part 2, get ready. We are taking you to Palenque. It is so beautiful, so I'm excited for you guys to see this. Hope you enjoy! Good morning, guys. It is the next morning, and as you can see, it's very early. It's just about to be 4, and we're leaving. We're going to start making our way to Palenque, which is about 6 hours away, which is the reason why we have to wake up so early. And we have our luggage packed because we are going to check out, because we already have a hotel when we get there. I'm so tired. We know the roads are very bumpy and windy, so I don't think we're gonna get very much rest. We'll let you know if we do. But I got up extra early just so I can get ready and get our stuff all packed. So 6 hours awaits us. Hopefully the trip is nice, and we'll see you then. Last final check-in. Luggage. Let's see, I think everything's good. This was right outside of our hotel as we waited for our van to come pick us up. And the next couple of clips, I'm sorry ahead of time, I just wanted to get a little bit to show you guys exactly how bumpy and curvy these roads are. Good thing though that I can't sleep through things like this. I was able to get a little bit of snooze in here. Victor didn't. He stayed awake the whole time. I don't know, that's just him. And then we made a pit stop here to the bathroom, and then right next to the bathroom there's a little convenience store. We were supposed to stop at a restaurant to have breakfast, but unfortunately it was closed this day. So at the store we just ended up getting some muffins and a juice. The closures are somewhat unexpected and they're spontaneous. If you're planning a trip to Chiapas, I do recommend getting one of these van tours. Do not rent a car for that same reason. They have a lot of what you call bloqueos. They block the roads. The same citizens that live there, they block the roads for different reasons. But if you take a tour like we did, you will be a lot safer and secure. And not to mention, the van also has TV, so we watched a couple of movies on our way there, so that was fun. And you also get to talk to different people. The restaurant being closed ended up being actually a blessing in disguise. I say this because we did encounter a roadblock on our way there, so we did have to go around, which added an extra hour to our trip. So you can just imagine if we had made the stop at the restaurant, it would have been an hour for breakfast, so we would have been about 2 hours behind schedule. But anyways, we made it to our beautiful cascadas de Agua Azul. Mira, por aquí también se ve bien bonito. Wow. The water is so clear, super blue, turquoise. Do you see that? But of course, so much more beautiful in person. The video does not do it justice. Everyone watch how this dog winks at me. Anyways, so there are a lot of little stands where you can buy souvenirs, you can get a little snack. They even have these things called Cocos Locos. It's literally a fresh coconut, and then they open it, and then you can have the coconut with vodka, rum, or tequila. They do have designated swimming spots. You can't swim in all the areas, but they do have areas where you can swim. This little spot that we found here actually has a lifeguard, so feel safe. You are completely fine to swim here. And my wonderful videographer tried to get some shots of me here. I was telling Victor, I showed him these clips. I was like, Victor, I thought I was shaky, but you tried your best. It's okay. But I think now you're fired. Todos los pelos. Gracias. That was so refreshing. We can be fresh for the rest of our walk. ¿Crees que yo me pueda subir? ¿Con la cámara? This place is absolutely breathtaking. However, if you do want to see the waters as clear as this, as blue as this, you should come. We were told that we came in the perfect time because once it hits rainy season, the waters are not going to look the same. The waters begin to turn muddy. They look a lot more brown. So if you want to see them in their best way, I recommend going around February, March, not late March, more like early March like we did, so that you can see the waters in their clear and turquoise state. We came back down and had a quick little lunch at a restaurant that they have there, and then right away we got back into our van and then made our way to another waterfall. This one is called Waterfall Misol-Ha or Cascada de Misol-Ha. It consists of only just one single waterfall, but it is so amazing. It is 35 meters in height and you're just surrounded by all of this tropical vegetation. It is so gorgeous. Then there's also this little pathway which will take you behind the waterfall, but just be sure to be careful. The steps are slippery. They are obviously going to be wet. But the nice thing about it is that you can also feel the water droplets hitting you as you're walking behind the waterfall. It feels refreshing. At the end of this pathway, you do reach a cave. You can go inside of it if you want for an extra 20 pesos. It is well worth it. There's like another small little waterfall inside of the cave and there are bats. I mean, come on, that's like $1 there. You can pay $1 to go inside of the cave. But here's my recommendation if you are planning a trip here and if you do want to go inside of the cave, you can take off your shoes if you don't want to get them wet. But it's super dark in there and I can just imagine it's gonna hurt your feet. So a good idea here would actually be to take water shoes. We didn't have any, unfortunately, so we just went in with our tennis shoes. They got wet. It's like inevitable. You're going to get your shoes wet when going inside of the cave. And I know it's especially hard to see in the camera, but it was amazing to be inside of this cave. I think this is absolutely something you need to do when you're here. And here, finally, we are at our last destination for this tour. We made it to the Palenque ruins. Both Victor and I really do enjoy visiting archaeological sites. There's just so much history in these places. It amazes me. And to put yourself there and try to imagine how life was like way back then, it like truly and honestly just blows my mind.
Que se sigue conservando, ¿sí? Este tipo de pintura, chicos, le daremos el nombre del famoso cinabrio. Es un pigmento mineral y es altamente tóxico. Pero sabiendo los primeros resultados, los arqueólogos nos indican que la reina roja, originaria de estas tierras, no fue. ¿De dónde proviene ella? Ella es proveniente de las tierras bajas de Tabasco, una zona arqueológica llamada Oxtiencu. Pero, ¿llega por amor? ¿Se la robaron? ¿O será por una alianza política? Política. Alianza política. Desde aquellas fechas no llegaban ni por amor ni menos porque se escapaban por la ventana como ahora. Nada de eso. ¿Sí? Así que, fecha exacta. Un 19 de marzo del 626 de nuestra era, la dama la mandaron a Palenque para que ella contrajera nupcias con Pacal cuando tan solo ella tenía 12 años.
All of these structures and ruins that you are seeing here is actually only 2% of what actually exists in this place. So knowing that and just keeping that in mind, it's pretty impressive just to think about what else is still covered by jungle. But with that said, they are unfortunately no longer going to excavate this area for several reasons. So I'll go ahead and explain those in a little bit.
De todos los grabados que se puede apreciar, la original, así se conserva. Y donde se recupera el cuerpo de Pacal es en un espacio como este. ¿Sí? Imagínense haber sepultado desde aquel entonces, colocándole el cuerpo, la cantidad de joyerías, la primera losa de piedra y por último la losa de piedra de 7 toneladas. Pero lo importante sería el grabado que contiene esta impresionante losa. Vamos a ver qué tipo de ideología traen. Esto es el grabado. La versión oficial fue publicada por la epigrafista Linda Schiller, de origen norteamericano. Ella lo interpreta haciendo la lectura de las cosmovisiones, comunicación entre el inframundo, la tierra y el cielo. Observemos muy bien, chicos, que en el lugar del inframundo se logra apreciar un jaguar descarnado. Va representando los ojos, la nariz, los dientes, el bigote y las orejas. ¿Sí le dan forma? ¿Sí? Así que esto es el jaguar descarnado del inframundo. Esto es Pacal en una posición fetal representando la tierra. El famoso Quetzal, el ave sagrado de los mayas, el mensajero de los dioses. El símbolo del sol y la luna. Logramos apreciar una cruz. ¿Sería una cruz cristiana? No. Es la representación de un árbol de ceiba. Nos indica siempre los 4 puntos cardinales: norte, sur, oriente y poniente, nacer, crecer, vivir y morir. Una serpiente bicéfalo representando la dualidad entre el bien y el mal. Ahora, en 1970, Eric von Daniken lo interpreta de esta manera. ¿Sí lo forma? Como si Pacal estuviera conduciendo una nave, el famoso astronauta de Palenque. Observemos muy bien Pacal sentado en la cabina de la nave, tomando los controles, pedales, frenos, motor de la nave, propulsores, la llama, parte delantera, el observatorio y el tanque de oxígeno. Y que según que con esta nave Pacal podía viajar en el espacio, tener un conocimiento con los del más allá. Pero les recuerdo al Instituto Nacional, esta versión no la acepta, porque pondría de cabeza la versión oficial.
2 de noviembre.
2 de noviembre, abarca del 30 de octubre al 18 de noviembre. Es en maya mi amigo Itzek. Itzek es una calavera, símbolo maya de balance intelectual que rechaza la negatividad, siempre positivo. Sí.
¿1 de octubre?
1 de octubre, abarca del 20 de septiembre al 9 de octubre. Su nombre en maya mi amiga es Zip. Obsidiana, mariposa, seria, profunda, sabia y realista.
Lo hicimos. So here are the reasons why they are no longer going to excavate the site. One is that here it rains about 8 to 9 months out of the year. So if they do excavation, they would have to stop when it does rain. And then by the time they go back to it, all the vegetation would have grown back. Another reason is the trees. They would have to take down the trees by its branches first and then make their way down to the roots. And they would have to take out the roots without damaging whatever structures there are beneath it. And last, this area is also now under a federal reserve. So people are just not allowed anymore. But even if people were still allowed to excavate and explore this land, it would still take a lot of money to get all of that done.
La palabra Palenque no es maya, es una palabra puesta por los primeros aventureros. 1773, chicos, llegaron los primeros aventureros. Cuando ellos llegaron y apreciaron todas las estructuras cubiertas totalmente por la vegetación, ellos decidieron otorgarle ese nombre, Palenque, que significa empalizado o fortificado. Proviene de palos.
This tree coming up is called a ceiba tree. It is the sacred tree to the Mayans, and this one in particular is about 100 to 105 years old. These trees can live up to 1,500 years old. These trees can grow as tall as 150 meters high and can have a diameter of about 10 to 12 meters. So this in reality is a very young tree, so it has a long life ahead of it. Here you can actually see part of the structure that was never excavated. This would be like a little window. So all around us, we were literally walking on top of more structures. And then here, right before heading back into the van, we were told that this stream has the cleanest and clear drinking water. I wasn't too sure about it. I was like hesitant at first, but of course I had to try it. And yes, it was very good. It was refreshing and it was completely safe. I'm fine. I'm here. Okay, ¿cómo eres? A ver. The tour that we got did pass by a little restaurant to have dinner. It was a buffet and it was so good. And I know I say that about a lot of food, but no, really, it's because it was that good. The only thing here is that it is an additional cost. So we made it to our hotel. We are going to stay in Palenque for 2 nights. Oh, I thought I had food. We were the only ones that got dropped off in Palenque because we're the only ones that were going to stay here. Everyone else in our tour, they're going to go back to San Cristobal, and that's like another 6 hours. I think they're going to get there like around 1 a.m. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm glad I'm glad we're staying here. We're staying in a really nice place. If you guys like camping or like glamping, this is like an upgrade of camping because we have like cabins. Absolutely, I'm blown away. So I wanted to show you guys around. This is our cabin right here. I closed the door so that the bugs wouldn't get in, but it's very nicely protected from the insects, and so it's very nice. You can see the background. We're literally surrounded by nature, by the jungle. So ours, it's called Casa Jaguar. Look how cute, even the key has a little jaguar. I'll show you around because it's very nice before it gets darker, then you guys won't be able to see it. So here we have a little like outdoor area. Well, everything's outdoors, what am I talking about? We have some chairs and a table here in the front. That's our current view. There are little lights. You can see there, Casa Jaguar. Here the door. Wow, we just kind of dropped off our stuff. Sorry guys, if it is what it is. We have our towels for the bathroom. Look at this nice little curtain. And if you see, woohoo, if we get hot, there's a fan. I can't really open these up, but pretty. And then we do have an upstairs. I don't think we'll be using the upstairs, but just to show you guys. Oh, that's like a little closet space. Big and then there's another little fan up here, and then like a mattress. So I do recommend this place if you guys do like the outdoor experience. If you like camping, I think you would really enjoy this because Victor and I both really love camping, as you guys know. So this is like wonderful. And then there are our bathrooms over there, and everything is super nice and clean. So there are the bathrooms, the sink, and has a mirror there. And then the showers are, where are they? Right there. Look at what we're surrounded by. And we get to sleep in this. How cool. Casa Bambutan, definitely check it out if you're in the Palenque area and you're looking for a very cheap place to stay. We got it for $34 a night, guys. And this right here that I was showing you guys, it's like the lobby area and a common area. At the time that we went, this place only has 4 cabins, but they're currently working on making more. As you can see, those that you saw where Victor was standing around, those ones are going to be kind of like a different concept. Those ones are going to have their own bathroom, is what we were told. This place also has a washer, and then you dry it by hanging them out if you need to wash anything. And they have a fridge and a full kitchen. If you're one that likes to buy groceries and then make your own food, this place has that accommodation for you. Sin miedo, ándale. ¿Se agarran aquí?
Sí, pero siéntate, jálalo para atrás, no te vas a caer. Hasta atrás, recárgate. ¡Hala!
The rest of the night, we just kind of hung out with the worker and with the owner. Victor became like really good friends with the owner, apparently. So they were super nice people. I'm not gonna lie, this was our favorite place that we stayed in. And we stayed in 4 different hotels during our whole vacation. But then it started to get late, so then I did go in and I showered and then I just fell asleep. Part 3 will be coming out really soon, where we take you to more ancient cities and deep into the jungle. So talk to you guys soon. Bye.